There are certain people, certain celebrities, really most celebrities nowadays, that don't become famous because of their actual sheer talent. They become famous because they're used to promote an agenda. The powers that be, the people who actually run this country, will design a certain caricature that they want the public to emulate. Whether that caricature is a nasty, rude black woman like Sexy Red, whether that caricature is a transgenderism, whether that caricature is whatever, the powers that be will design and sculpt these celebrity caricatures and push that onto the masses. One of these caricatures that you're looking at on the screen is a man by the name of August Alsina. August Alsina, if you don't know, is a famous R&B singer. Again, I have no fucking clue why. The man's not famous. He has this one thing, I'm gonna keep drinking because I love this. Where's the soul in that? Remember when black music used to have soul? Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. That's powerful. That's powerful. What's powerful about I'm gonna keep drinking because I love this shit? That's his song. That's his song. So he's not particularly famous for his music because why? His music sucks. He's more famous for having an affair with Jada Pinkett Smith, who's another celebrity caricature that was sculpted and designed to mislead the masses. Now we'll get into what his purpose is, but recently we'll get into what his purpose is. But before we get into that, I want to get into this. August Alsina recently came out of the closet because that's what everybody's doing now. If your career has gone bad, he tried to do the music thing. That didn't really work out. Nobody cares about his dumb music. Then he tried to do the Jada Pinkett thing. Nobody cared. That didn't really, that got a little bit of attention for a while. But, he's recently lost attention because of that. Now his new ploy for attention, the powers that be, they have beckoned August Alsina to come out of the closet as gay. That's pretty much what it is. Now, he's going to give this convoluted answer about how he's in love with another man, but it's not really gay. But, that's really what it boils down to. If you're a man and you're involving yourself sexually with other men, you're gay. You're gay. That's something our culture has really lost, and we've forgotten that because, once we accepted the confusion of homosexuality, and once we made that mainstream, with homosexuality comes confusion. The spirit of homosexuality, the demon, whatever you want to call it, that spirit in and of itself carries confusion. That's why when you have so many people that are afflicted with the spirit of homosexuality, they become so gay that they become transgender. People think transgenderism is separate from gayism, but it's really not. Transgenderism is just extreme gayism. When you're just regular gay, of course you have that spirit that's leading you to that same-sex attraction. But if you're transgender, not only is that spirit oftentimes leading you to that same-sex attraction, but it's also convincing you that you are not who God created you to be. And at some point, as Americans, we understood that this was wrong. However, the powers that be created these media caricatures like August Alsina, RuPaul, there's lots of others. The media created these caricatures to normalize homosexual behavior so that we are then confused as to what homosexuality is, and in some cases confused to what our own gender is. But in this article, August Alsina opens up about his sexuality in a new interview. The singer doesn't want his sexuality to be labeled because he said God exposed him to so many different types of people. That's one thing I hate. If you're going to live the sinful homosexual lifestyle, just live it. Don't say, hey, well, God, I tried God. God didn't give me any answers. It's not that God isn't giving you any answers. It's just you're not willing to accept the answers that God has given you. You pray and say, hey, God, help me. I can't seem to stop being attracted to other men. God, that's absolutely something God is going to help you with. But you can't say that prayer and then go living your life how you want to live it. You have to actually make steps to fix that. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith that God is going to deliver you all day long, but if there's no work behind that, if you're not enacting some type of discipline, that prayer is probably never going to be answered. God is not a miracle. Well, he is a miracle worker. He's not magic. All right. You don't just snap a finger and say a prayer and it's done like that. No, you got to put some work towards it. But let's look at this. August Alsina opened up about his sexuality after he made headlines for introducing the world to a man he said taught him about love and healing. In the season finale, okay, we're not going to promote his show here. Nobody cares about his stupid show. During a recent appearance on Nick Cannon's Council Culture podcast, the No Love singer refused to label who he chooses to love, saying that God exposed him to so many different types of people. To be honest with you, bro, it's not even that it's wait. This is what August Alsina said. To be honest with you, bro, it's not even that's opening my heart. I don't know what he means by that. We're not talking about you opening your heart. We're talking about you opening your anus to other men when your anal cavity is used for excrement. Your anal cavity is used for excrement. That's another thing gays do. They'll say, oh, well, I just want to open up my heart to the same gender. It's not about opening up your heart. You can open up your heart to just about anybody you want to open up your heart to. It's about opening up your ass. It's about opening up your ass. That's one big thing we have a misconception about. There is no such thing as lesbian love. There's no such thing as gay love. It's lesbian lust. God didn't design two women to fall in love with each other. It's physically impossible, quite literally. It's physically impossible for a woman to fall in love with another woman in the same way that she would fall in love with a man. It's impossible. Let's read this. It's that power, that higher power, I can't read this stupid nigga babble. It's that power that's higher than myself. I always say that the greatest gift that God could have ever given me was exposure, to expose me to so many different kinds of people, places, and things. He added, so it's like when people want to define you as whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, or whatever. Okay, I'm not reading all that. This is Alsina. I keep calling him Alsina. Whatever, Alsina, let's call him that. This is a clip of him talking about how he's in love with another man. Let's take a look at this.
And you talked about your love for another man. Mm-hmm. And I know that when we talk about this, we help others. What has opening your heart done for you?
To be honest with you, bro, it's not even me that's opening my heart. It's that power that's higher than myself. I always say that the greatest gift that God could have ever given me was exposure, to expose me to so many different kinds of people, places, things. So it's like when people want you to define yourself as whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, or whatever, as you were just talking about, love is like much more complex than that, and it has much more depth. So for me, I'm just the kind of person that's like,
okay. All right. So as you can see, he gave this long answer to the question of whether or not he's gay. That's always a gay man. If you ask a man, are you gay? And he gives anything other than the answer of no, he's gay. He's gay. Are you in love with another man, August Alsina? Well, the universe and God introduced me. That's a gay answer. That's a gay answer. That's a very simple question. If you ask me, hey, woke progressive, do you love other men? Are you sexually involved with other men? No. Woke progressive, are you gay? No. Very simple answer. But if I was gay and you were to ask me that, and you say, hey, woke progressive, are you gay? Well, yeah, it has been a couple of weeks since I sucked some dick. That's not a straight man's answer, okay? He's giving a convoluted answer. Now, we're going to bring this full circle. The reason why August Alsina was prepped by his handlers, and he was certainly prepped by his handlers to do this, is because, as I've spoken about in other videos, they want to change what a man is, all right? Generally, traditionally, we view men as being very masculine. Men are very strong. Men should be very strong minded. We're not weak. However, the powers that be, earlier in the video, I talked about caricatures. The powers that be want to create these weak male caricatures. Look at the man. Doesn't he just look like a weak man? He just looks like somebody I just want to beat up for no reason. I just want to beat this man up for no reason. I have no particular reason why I want to beat him up, but I just want to commit some type of hate crime on this man. Look at him. But this is how they want you looking as men. Just look at him. Jesus Christ. He just looks like a weakling. He looks pathetic. Look at him. Hey, girl. That's what he looks like here. He looks, hey, girl. He looks, hey, girly. Just sick. Wait. But this is what they want to promote to the younger men. While August Alsina is out talking about, him being in love with other men and how God ordained it and how God is okay with that. Not the same God I'm worshiping. Hopefully not the same God you're worshiping either. But they want to get men like this out to confuse you about who God is so that they can normalize this type of behavior to young men, which is disgusting. I'm the only one talking about it. Maybe somebody else should talk about it. Somebody else should definitely talk about it. And, this is him with Jada Pinkett Smith. That's why him and Jada Pinkett Smith got together. They were the perfect couple for, promote. They were the perfect couple for promoting this gender bending agenda that's going on by the powers that be. Jada Pinkett, in the respect that they want women to become whores. They want women to cheat on their husbands. They want women having this false idea of who God is. Jada Pinkett doesn't believe in God. She believes in the universe. That's a big red flag, fellas. A big red flag. If you ever hear a woman talking about the universe instead of talking about God. So they want, and she's very masculine. She doesn't believe in traditional gender roles. That's another red flag. So they want women to not have an idea of who God is. They want the women to think they're men. They want the women cheating on their husbands. A lot of times they don't even want them having husbands. And they want the women aborting babies. Jada Pinkett Smith has come out in favor of abortion, while they want the men like this, just weak and pathetic looking. Hey girls, hey girl. That's how they want the men. That's how they want the men. So it should not be a surprise that August Alsina, who sold his soul to Satan a very long time ago, it should not be a surprise at all that that he's pushing this agenda, that he came out of the closet. Expect more of this. Expect more, because these people are bought and paid for by Satan, and they're going to continue to push the agenda. We have to just be aware of it. We have to be aware of it. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, stay woke.